Alright guys, settle in because today we are diving deep into a story you might think you know, but trust me, you absolutely do not. We are talking about two titans of football, two legends who redefined the beautiful game and who we always picture side by side smiling, celebrating. I'm talking about Lionel Messi and Neymar Jr. You think you know their legendary friendship, right? The MSN magic at Barcelona, the incredible synergy, the goals, the trophies, the pure unadulterated joy they brought to millions of fans around the world. But what if I told you there was a moment, a specific instance, a clash that was so unexpected, so intense, so deeply personal that it threatened to unravel everything we thought we knew about their bond? This isn't just about a rivalry between clubs or countries, this is about something far more profound, a collision of individual ambition and a test of friendship under the most intense spotlight imaginable. I've been obsessed with this particular narrative for a while now, poring over interviews, watching old footage, dissecting every little interaction to piece together this incredible tale. Today we're going to explore the roots of this tension, the dramatic build-up to their most unexpected confrontation, and the lasting impact it had on both their careers and their personal relationship. So grab your favorite beverage, get comfortable, because this is going to be a journey into the heart of competitive greatness and the complex dynamics of human connection. First off, let's talk about the myth of unbroken harmony, because it's a powerful one, and for good reason. For years, Messi and Neymar were practically inseparable on the pitch, a telepathic connection that seemed almost supernatural. They complemented each other perfectly. Messi, the maestro; Neymar, the dazzling showman; and Suarez, the relentless finisher, creating arguably the most devastating attacking trio in football history. Their smiles after goals, their hugs, their shared laughter, it all painted a picture of an unbreakable bond of friendship forged in the fires of victory and mutual respect. We saw them as brothers in arms, conquering Europe and Spain together, making the impossible seem routine. But even the closest bonds are tested, especially when you're talking about two of the most competitive individuals to ever grace a football pitch. It's easy to look back with rose-tinted glasses and remember only the triumphs, but behind every perfect partnership there are always subtle undercurrents. These are two players who demand perfection from themselves and from those around them, and that kind of intensity can sometimes create friction even among friends. I always believed their friendship was genuine and deep, but I also knew that their individual drives for greatness were immense forces that could never be fully contained. Now let's delve into the seeds of rivalry, because while they were teammates, they were also two distinct forces of nature, each with their own gravitational pull. Messi, of course, was the undisputed king, the GOAT, the one who had already achieved legendary status long before Neymar arrived at Barcelona. He was the benchmark, the standard against which all others were measured, and Neymar knew that coming in. Neymar, on the other hand, arrived with the weight of expectation of an entire nation on his shoulders, destined to be the next global superstar, the heir apparent to the throne. His ambition was palpable, his desire to step out of Messi's shadow and forge his own legacy was a driving force throughout his career. This inherent competitive fire in both players, while incredibly beneficial for Barcelona, also contained the potential for tension. Imagine two suns in the same solar system, both radiating immense power and brilliance. Sometimes their orbits might just get a little too close. There were moments of individual brilliance where one might outshine the other, moments where a pass might not go to the desired recipient, moments of frustration that are natural in any high-stakes environment. These weren't overt clashes, but subtle nudges, the kind of things only true competitors notice, the kind of things that lay the groundwork for something bigger down the line. Then came the seismic event that truly started to test the fabric of their relationship, the Paris departure. Neymar's shock move to PSG in 2017 sent shockwaves through the football world, and nowhere was it felt more acutely than in Barcelona. It was a move driven by a desire to be the undisputed main man to lead his own project to win the Ballon d'Or without being in Messi's immediate orbit. For many it felt like a betrayal, a tearing apart of something beautiful and sacred. I remember the disbelief, the outrage, the feeling that something fundamental had shifted in the football landscape. Messi's reaction to Neymar's departure was complex, a mix of disappointment, understanding, and perhaps a hint of why leave this incredible thing we built. He spoke publicly about his sadness, about losing a friend and a phenomenal teammate, but you could sense the underlying questions. Why would someone leave the greatest club in the world, playing alongside the greatest player in history, for a different challenge? This wasn't a direct clash between them in a physical sense, but it was a profound clash of ideals, of loyalty, of what it means to be a top professional. It put an immense pressure on Neymar to prove he made the right choice, to justify that staggering transfer fee and the emotional cost it incurred. And that brings us to the actual unexpected clash, the moment where their paths converged, not as teammates but as adversaries on the grandest stage. I'm talking about a hypothetical but incredibly plausible scenario, a Champions League final between Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona. Imagine the scene. The year is 2019. Neymar is firmly established as PSG's talisman. Messi is still leading Barcelona. The draw is made, the semi-finals are won, and suddenly it's confirmed the two friends, the former teammates, the legends, will face each other for European glory. The emotional build-up to this match would have been absolutely insane. Pre-match interviews would have been a minefield of carefully chosen words of respect mixed with underlying competitive fire. Both players would have been internally conflicted, wanting to win for their clubs, wanting to prove a point, but also grappling with the reality of facing a cherished friend. I can picture Neymar in the tunnel, eyes fixed on the ground, remembering all those Barcelona training sessions, those incredible nights at Camp Nou, knowing that on the other side was the man who taught him so much. And Messi, the quiet leader, the eternal competitor, would have felt that familiar mix of determination and a pang of nostalgia for what once was. The whistle blows and the game begins, a furious pace from the start. Every tackle, every pass, every sprint becomes imbued with an extra layer of meaning. I imagine a moment early in the first half, Neymar with his dazzling dribbling skills cuts in from the left wing, leaving a Barcelona defender in his wake. He's heading towards the box, eyes fixed on goal, but suddenly Messi tracks back with an unexpected burst of speed, something he doesn't always do. Messi slides in with a perfectly timed tackle, not malicious, not dirty, but firm, clean, winning the ball and sending Neymar tumbling to the turf. Neymar bounces up immediately, a flicker of surprise and frustration on his face, looking directly at Messi. Messi offers a quick hand up, a brief glance, a silent acknowledgement of the intensity of the moment. There's no smile, no friendly pat, just a stark recognition that on this field at this moment they are opponents. The crowd roars, sensing the underlying tension, the unspoken dialogue between the two stars. It's a small moment, but it speaks volumes about the competitive nature that overrides even the deepest friendships when the stakes are this high. Later in the game, Barcelona are pressing for an equalizer, PSG are holding firm. Neymar receives the ball on the counter, a long pass from Verratti. He's one-on-one with the last defender, rounding him with a sublime piece of skill. He's through on goal, only the keeper to beat. As he winds up for the shot, Messi sprints from midfield, a desperate last-ditch effort to cover. Neymar takes the shot, it's powerful, it's accurate, but at the very last second Messi gets a foot to it, a block that deflects the ball wide for a corner. It's a heroic defensive effort from Messi, an almost impossible save. Neymar throws his hands up in exasperation, a guttural shout of frustration escaping his lips. He looks at Messi again, a look that isn't anger but a mixture of disbelief and grudging respect. It's like he's saying, "Seriously, Leo, even now you're still doing this?" Messi just nods, a grim determination etched on his face, acknowledging the save but offering no comfort. The psychological battle is intense, each player pushing the other to their absolute limits. The crowd is on its feet, sensing the drama, the personal duel unfolding before their eyes. Then comes the defining moment, the one that truly crystallizes the unexpected clash. It's late in the second half. PSG are awarded a free kick just outside the box. Neymar steps up, the weight of the match on his shoulders. He takes a deep breath, eyes fixed on the goal. He strikes the ball with his characteristic curl, a beautiful shot destined for the top corner. Ter Stegen dives but can't reach it. The net ripples. Goal for PSG. Neymar celebrates with his teammates, a roar of triumph escaping him. But his eyes immediately flick towards the Barcelona half, towards Messi. Messi stands there, head bowed for a moment, the weight of the goal settling on him. He looks up and his eyes meet Neymar's across the pitch. There's no animosity, no hatred, just a raw understanding of what has just transpired. Neymar's celebration isn't over the top, it's a statement, a moment of proving himself, a moment of achieving what he set out to do. It's a clash of wills, a clash of legacies played out in a single moment. That goal, that look, that shared understanding in the roar of the stadium is the heart of their unexpected confrontation. The final whistle blows and PSG are champions of Europe. The celebrations erupt, but for a moment the cameras are fixed on Messi and Neymar. Neymar is mobbed by his teammates, but he breaks away, making his way towards the dejected Barcelona players. He finds Messi amidst the despair. There's a moment of hesitation, a pause. Then Neymar extends his hand, a gesture of sportsmanship, of respect, of an acknowledgement that, despite everything, the bond still exists. Messi takes his hand, a firm shake, a brief hug, a few whispered words exchanged that only they will ever know. The aftermath of that match would have been a media frenzy, a torrent of analysis and speculation about their relationship. Was the friendship broken? Had the rivalry consumed them? But what we would have seen in that handshake, in that quiet exchange, was the resilience of their bond. It showed that even when their competitive instincts clashed, even when they were forced to be adversaries, their underlying respect and affection remained. It wasn't about who won the clash in terms of their friendship, but what it revealed about their character and the strength of their connection. It was a test, a crucible that ultimately refined their understanding of each other. Their eventual reunion at PSG years later was a testament to this enduring bond. When Messi joined Neymar in Paris, it wasn't just a transfer, it was a coming home of sorts. The clash of that hypothetical Champions League final was not forgotten, but it was put into perspective. They had both grown, both matured, both understood the demands of their individual paths. The rivalry had been real, the competition fierce, but it had never truly broken the fundamental respect and love they had for each other. They had faced each other as opponents, pushed each other to their limits, and emerged with an even deeper appreciation for what they shared. The unique bond that transcends individual rivalries is what truly defines their story. It's a powerful reminder that in professional sport, friendships can be tested, stretched, and even seemingly broken, but if the foundation is strong enough, they can endure. The unexpected clash wasn't a destructive force, but a revealing one, showing the immense pressure these athletes face and the complex emotions that drive them. It taught us that even the greatest friendships have their moments of tension, their moments of individual ambition asserting itself. But it also showed us that true connection can withstand even the most intense competitive fire. So what do we take away from this journey into the unexpected clash between Messi and Neymar? It's a story about ambition, about friendship, about the relentless pursuit of greatness. It's a reminder that even our heroes, even the legends,